How is it going for you? So glad to be here. Here we are with video number 2. And this is an exciting one because I feel like these are the questions that I field most. And I also feel like it's so kind of the unknown, right? Like, what exactly do people who grow a business on social media do all day? Like, what does life look like? I swear my kids think I sit around eating ice cream or something. At least my husband knows by now when he comes home, how was your day? What did you do? Right? I literally think the kids just think I sit at home on the couch. So it's really kind of fun to just shed some light and give you some specifics. As you can see, I do have a home office. For years and years, I worked at my kitchen counter and my laptop wherever I could. But I will tell you, for me, from my perspective, having a focused place to go is huge. A lot of people will go to a coffee shop or lock themselves in their car, and then the other big part of my days when I first started, 10 years ago, my kids were little, so I would get up really early and do work in pockets of time before they were up or before my husband went to work. I would get stuff done in nap times. And then I would also stay up late. A lot of years I was burning the candle at both ends just because I knew that I needed that alone time. And it was really just so not fair to my kids when they needed me to. Let me tell you, that was a huge learning adjustment in itself. I had never been a stay-at-home mom before. I'd always been working, business owner, out of the house. And so those two things together were a big learning curve for me. So what is it that we do? Okay, so I'm just going to pull up some of my notes here so I can stay on task with you guys. So being a BODi partner is about 3 things. Number 1, we're living a healthy and fulfilling life. Number 2, we are supporting others on their journey. And number 3, we are inspiring others to do the same. So number 1, living a healthy and fulfilling life, it really just means that you're a walking billboard. You're a product of the product. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be at your goals, whatever those look like for you, but it does mean that you're working on yourself. So every single morning I get up and I do my workouts. I have a whole morning routine laid out at this point. But my day starts with me filling up my cup. It starts with me with personal development and mindset growth and gratitude journaling. I pray, I do my devotions, and finish that morning routine by doing a workout. So you are following a program, you are following a nutrition plan, whatever that might look like. You're taking care of yourself, right? You want to be that inspiration to other people, then you have to lead by example, right? That doesn't mean perfect. That doesn't mean dieting, restrictions, all of those mindset things that come along with leading a healthy lifestyle. It literally means taking care of yourself. Mind, body, and spirit, all of the things. And that is something that we highly encourage and actually is part of your daily task list, that you are reading personal development, that you are growing from the inside. I'm always telling my clients and my team that if you're not working on and practicing with those 6 inches between your ears every single day, those mindset muscles, you will not change in this business. There are going to be days where they're going to be harder than others, right? And so the things that are going to keep you going and sustain you are the things that fill you up, that bring you the most joy. And starting with yourself first is how that is going to work for you. Okay, so you're living a healthy, fulfilling life. You're a product of the product. We match you with a program, much like we do with our clients, or you're already continuing to do something that you're doing. And that's the number one thing. Your job is your journey. And I will always tell you that you come first in this business, no matter what. Taking care of yourself is number 1. The second thing that we do is we support others on their journey. So as a partner, and we have an exclusive app that we use, we run communities. So one of the biggest parts of my job is that I run these online support groups, an online community. We used to call them challenge groups back in the day, but it literally is an online community of women who are talking meal prep, logging their workouts, logging their water, asking for help. I post daily inspiration. I have weekly meal plans, just getting together, supporting each other, right? And the community is not like the Meggin show. It's like all of us together. And truly, truly, from the bottom of my heart, I would not still be here if it weren't for these groups. It is just such an incredible feeling to link arms and do it together versus me being like the coach on the pedestal, do this, this, and this, right? Like I am leading the groups and things of that nature to a point, but I'm also a participant. And I also really feel motivated when I see the others working and we're doing it together. Like literally such a fun part of what it is that we do. And then the number 3 thing, inspiring others to do the same. So you're on your journey, you're supporting others inside of our online communities, and you're sharing those things on social media. So that doesn't mean you have to take a sweaty selfie every single time you work out, but you're talking about why you are here. What do your groups give you? What does your team give you? Why did you sign up? Why are you starting a program? Like those are the things that we talk about when we talk about inspiring others. Like social media has come so far. I mean, I just literally hung up from a training call, and it changes weekly. No lie. Okay. Biggest learning curve also after being a stay-at-home mom was navigating social media. But the big part of that is like, people don't really care about buying stuff, right? Like they're going to go to Amazon, they're going to go here, they're going to go there. What they do care is the connection that you make with them, right? If your journey is resonating with them, if your story resonates with them, they're going to feel drawn to you. They're going to feel connected to you, right? It's not because you sell Shakeology or because you're a BODi Partner or Beachbody On Demand or whatever product that is that you love. It's because they connect with you, because they resonate with their struggles, their successes, right? Those are the things that are going to help people connect with you in this business. Okay. So those are the 3 things, what being a coach is about. I truly feel like being able to offer the total solution of fitness, of nutrition, of the mindset piece, of the community is like no other out there, right? We have, tons of different women that come in to be partners and coach with our team. That's the first thing that they talk about is the connection that they feel to their team and how they're not alone. And if they have questions, they can bounce those ideas, and just have that support of everyone around them. Okay, so a big part of what I wanted to share with you is exactly what I do. Oh my gosh, is it not in here with me? Oh, it is in here. Okay, so we get these task lists. They come in a couple of different ways. This one I printed out. New coach business activity tracker. So literally we walk you through what you should be doing every single day in a PDF or in a digital form, and you check off the box. I worked out. I followed a meal plan. I read my personal development, things like that, right? There are other things on here too, where I met and connected with somebody new. I shared my journey, my story on social media. I invited somebody to join me. So literally you have a task list to go off of. And the other cool part about it is it actually says how many minutes to spend there. So when we talk about how much time the business takes you, you literally could work at, a part-time hobby, a part-time job type, or a full-time, just depending on what your goals are and what it is that you're looking to accomplish. So we will kind of review that one-on-one together when you get started, as far as like how long it takes and what you got to do and things like that. But it literally is that cut and dry. And you know what I love the most about this? The days that the kids are home or that I'm super distracted, I have this on my desk, right? So I'm going through, checking the boxes when I'm alone and focused, and then someone's like, Mom, I need a snack. So then you like leave, or you got to go pick a kid up from something. And then I was like, I come back and I've got another hour or something before I have to go get somebody else to come and work on my business. I come back in and immediately like, crap, what do I do? Right? Okay. So where did I leave off? And I just go on to the next thing. And I think that's like the coolest part about it, because it keeps you on track and focused for the day, right? So this is just for my day today, and this is just what I'm worried about today. I'm not worried about all the things that I have to do this month. I'm just worried about what I'm doing today. And then as you get like better with the list, you can spend more time in certain areas than others, right? The other thing that I really love and that I train my team on a lot is the time blocker. Okay, so this is literally my Bible for the day. I will block, I'll write out, and I teach and train how to do time blocking. So when someone tells me I don't have time or I don't have enough time, I will get this out with them and walk them through the exercise and show them where they have pockets of time to work on their business or work on their fitness or whatever new habit they want to incorporate into their life. So for example, what's today, Wednesday? I get up, my clock goes off at 5 a.m. and I come down and I do my personal development. I drink my pre-workout while I'm getting ready. So that's 6 a.m. workout. Today was math team. My 7 o'clock window here is all the kids. I'm making them lunches or driving them to school or whatever's happening during that time frame. And then like today, I don't have class till tonight, so that isn't a factor till later. But I was prepping for this morning, and then I had, I write I'm doing this, and then I just started training, and then I can see where I have like pick up kid here, school's over here, right? So usually, typically, especially during sports season, this comes in super handy for me because I have these chunks where I can say, okay, I can do this, and this here. And then I got to pick up somebody or somebody's got a game or whatever. So wanting to share with you that specifically, what it is that I do, I block out onto paper. And that is something that I train inside of our communities with our leaders. So literally that's how my day starts is I get up and I work on me first. I always work on me first. And then the kids, I do not open my social media at all until after they're at school. It's about a little bit after 8 before I'll get on. I will take pictures or videos or whatever if I want to share something from the gym in the morning, but I don't post it until I start my work day. And so it's really important. And I talk about, we talk about the healthy CEO mindset. I want you to have that balance in what you're doing, right? I don't believe that you need to sacrifice one thing over the other. And that's why we have a lot of these tools in place so that you can focus on your business, you can focus on yourself, you can focus on your family and find that harmony in all those places, right? So it's super important to make sure that you're doing that. And I think, each day is different, right? And it really just depends on what my focus is of the week. And obviously being at it now over a decade, things are way different and a little bit more efficient for me now. But I still adhere to my lists. I still do the same things. I train my team that we have a focus for the week or a focus for the day. And this is how we're going to look at it and approach the day. I don't believe in overwhelm or any of those things. So we have a lot of things in place in order to help you with that. So I hope that was helpful. I'm trying to think of what else. Supporting others, being a coach, being about the 3 things. When we come back next tomorrow, we're going to talk about our perks and earning and all kinds of fun stuff. Let's see. I guess I just make sure that I wanted to make sure that I really touched upon everything that we do on a daily basis. So I don't just, post on social media. I will say that social media is just a really small part of my day. It literally is like moments. The other parts mostly are spending on connecting and building relationships. This is a relationship building business, a friendship making business. So we will teach and train you how to engage with people and what that looks like, right? We're not sending, hey girl, spammy messages or anything like that. We're going to teach you the right ways to engage on social media and how to find the people that are just like you. Remember, I talked about sharing your story and being really specific about why you're here and what this is doing for you, that is the key to pulling in people and having people come to you and ask you for help as well. Like that is what's going to attract people to you. But we will talk about how to engage with people. We invite people into our world and our network. So, I think a big thing and a big character piece about being a successful BODi partner is not being afraid to engage with others, right? That building relationships is key to this business. Believing in yourself enough that you can do this, right? So it does take a certain level of self-esteem to get started in something like this. But I highly, highly believe that anyone can put themselves in that position because it starts with those 6 inches between your ears. So engaging with people, building relationships, how to talk to people. I will say that's the majority of my day. I was trying to think of like, what is the most things that I do? I do a lot of follow-ups, engaging with new people. There's a tracking system that I use that helps me to track who I'm talking to. Literally, it is sales 101 in that regard, sales funnel 101. So if you have any knowledge of sales, that's exactly what that looks like. It's just not, it's like, I guess people have a negative connotation about sales, but I don't, we sell every day. You're talking your kid into eating, broccoli, or you're selling somebody the most awesome restaurant down the street. Like you're selling all the time. So people have the wrong idea. Yeah, I think that that's really it. I really wanted to just share with you like what it is that I do. So like getting up, connecting with people, posting on social media, sharing inside of our community. I support our group members. So, I do spend some time with clients, back and forth with them, helping them to navigate the meal plans, helping them to navigate what products they should be using. And a lot of that stuff happens in the conversations within our community. So that is really fun because the other members will like chip in and support as well. And then I try to stop my work day at dinner time. There's a lot of days where I find myself getting lost in what I'm doing. I love creating this kinds of things in graphics and helping and supporting my team. When you start to grow a team of leaders of your own, then you will also have that aspect. But the majority of your business will always be working on what your task lists are. That task list will always be number one as far as what you need to be doing. You're working on yourself first. You're doing the daily activities. And then as you get grow, you start to support your team in other ways too. And we'll get to that as we move forward. So excited to share with you a little bit more. If there's something you want to have clarified or you have questions on anything, please don't hesitate to comment. I feel like sometimes I might forget certain aspects that are really just incredible parts of this job. The people, loving to connect with people, online as well as in person, and just like talk about what it is that how we help women and what it looks like. And we really have just such an incredible line of products and programs. I'll talk a little bit more about the specifics of those things when we get into the videos tomorrow. But for now, that is kind of in essence what it is that we do in a day. And if you have questions or anything, let me know. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So set your notifications if you're in our Facebook group, in your Facebook community.